Hi, this is Shubhayan Chakravarti for Revsportz and we are here in Chennai because the World Cup fever is on and India will play their opening game against Australia here not very far at the M.H. Chidambaram Stadium. And when in Chennai, we have to talk about the local boy, the boy who has changed the flavor of this entire World Cup squad, Ravichandran Ashwin. And we are here at his academy at MRC Club where he generally trains, where he generally crafts his skill, and we are with his coach who gives him the guidance, AT Rajamani. Sir, first of all, thank you so much for taking time out for this. Ravichandran Ashwin in the World Cup squad, how happy are you?
So we are very, very happy because we always talk about Ashwin should be in the World Cup team because first game against Australia and Tamil Nadu is happening. So with no Tamil Nadu players, now we are very, very happy like our local boy in the team. That's why we are all very, very happy. The way he achieved, he should be in the Indian team. Now he is in the Indian team. We are very, very happy.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about Ashwin's legendary status, what he has achieved in Test cricket, in limited overs cricket for India as well. 2011 World Cup winner. No one can take that away from him. But how was the celebration when you got that official announcement that Ashwin has replaced Akshar Patel in that World Cup squad? Among the students here, among all the players who train
before also we were talking Ashwin should be in the team, Ashwin somehow we'll get it like that, but because before announced, maybe after announcement I spoke to Ashwin immediately. Maybe I'm the second or third person I spoke to him. I told Ashwin I'm one of the happiest day in my life. Even all the boys were really very happy. We all celebrated actually.
And what was Ashwin telling you? How was his expression? Was he happy? Was he emotional?
No, he is normal because he never worried about he's going to play this or that, because he was preparing for this local local tournament for first division cricket, one day cricket. He was preparing for that. That's the reason even when Indian team called immediately, he was ready physically, mentally, and skill wise also he was ready.
Skill-wise, so there's no doubt about Ashwin's caliber, Ashwin's class. But tell me, what has been his fitness regime of late? He's not as fit as a 20-year-old boy. But any changes in his method? Any changes how he trains nowadays?
We change a lot of things according to the formats we train. Because he'll tell me, Rajamani, now I'm preparing for test match. Because test match you have to bowl in a day 20 overs, sometimes 17 overs. Then next day also you have to come and bowl. According to that, we'll develop easy endurance and everything. When he'll play shorter format like a limited overs, 50 overs and T20, for that you need a lot of power and explosive stuff. We change every format. Now we really prepared for not World Cup one day tournament. We prepared for him for local club he'll play for MRC. Before this Australian series we played here 2-3 matches, and for that our preparation was. That's the reason he didn't feel any difference because after first match I spoke to Ashwin how we are feeling after the first game. He said, Rajamani, because we prepared really well for our local first division tournament, that's why I didn't feel anything. Now still he is continuing the same regime, training program. He never change much. Small things will change.
And you know Ashwin as anyone can know him. And what's his mind about? What he thinks? Because everyone on social media, former cricketers, everyone praise his mind, his cricketing acumen. So how is it to train with Ashwin, and how is it to know his mind?
I'm getting goosebumps when I talk about him because he always, that's why I'll tell in Tamil, Kamal Hassan actor, he is acting top class, everything like that. Ashwin also, whatever he does perfect, and he'll prepare for it, he'll train for it, he'll go and work for it. He'll do everything fantastic. That's the reason he is better than everyone else in the world.
Absolutely, and in T20 World Cup we saw that 4 against Pakistan to win that match. And his caliber, his experience, do you think that will help Indian team in this World Cup at home, especially when he walks out in Chennai?
Yeah, 100%. He work a lot on his batting because I don't know much about skill technically, but once he'll enter the ground, he'll do the warm-up for 4 to 5 minutes because other players normally take 20 to 25 minutes to warm up. What do you do? He'll go to the net. He'll use that 20 minutes slot. The first, all the coaches will be free. That time he'll go to the net. He'll do a lot of batting. Then he'll take the ball. He'll bowl for 1.5 hours. Then again his turn will come for batting. Again he'll do batting. He work a lot on his batting.
Right.
He works really hard for his batting, bowling, fitness, everything.
Right, and Ashanna has already said in the media that this might be his last World
Yeah.
Cup. So, and he has already laid a platform for younger people in his Gen Next Academy here at MRC Club,
Yeah.
where he trains with the younger guys. So, do you think he's setting up the platform for the next gen, and maybe we could see a commentator, coach in Ashwin in the future?
He can do all, actually. He can do all. But I'll tell you, even though now I'm training first division East team, that's his own team, first division. See, we have a first division players, around 10 players. He told me, Rajamani, we have almost 4 or 5 other clubs also, like a third division, fourth division, fifth division. He told Rajamani, we have a third division also, a couple of good youngsters, and fourth division also, a couple of youngsters, and even our academy also, a couple of youngsters. We'll mixed everyone now. We are training almost 25 boys. He always look forward. He'll find a talent. He'll tell me always, Rajamani, whichever talent you can see, come and tell me. We'll put him in the proper path.
And sir, my final question.
Yeah.
What are your predictions for Ravichandran Ashwin for the Indian team in this World Cup? First of all, for Ravi Ashwin, and secondly, for the Indian team.
Not only Ashwin, and 100% we will win this World Cup, and for Virat, for Ashwin.
For Virat, for Ashwin.
Ashwin, 100%.
So this is the guy who has worked tirelessly with Ravichandran Ashwin to get him ready. Of course, there's no doubt about his skill set. But yes, this is the guy. It was an absolute pleasure talking to you, and it was a pleasure to give you goosebumps with my questions as well. So thank you so much, and
Thanks.
keep watching Revsportz for more.
Thank you so much.
Ravichandran Ashwin is a multifaceted personality. Not only does he win matches for India on the field, he stands out in Tamil Nadu as someone who is laying a platform for the next gen cricketers through his academy, Gen Next Cricket Institute. The institute was founded by N. Ravichandran, Ashwin's father, and is mentored by Ravichandran Ashwin himself. He also lays out scholarship programs for talented youngsters through his Ashwin Foundation. The institute runs in India, in the city of Chennai, and overseas in Sharjah. Continuing our story in Chennai, Ravichandran Ashwin's influence in cricket world. We are here at the Gen Next Academy, started by none other than himself, Ravichandran Ashwin, and we'll talk to the few guys here who are training under him, who are training in this academy. Guys, first of all, welcome to Revsportz, and tell your name.
Ishak. I'm Aravind.
Aravind. So Ishak, Ravichandran Ashwin, what was the reaction among the students when he got picked for the World Cup squad?
It was everyone was very excited, obviously, and it was a last-minute inclusion, and we kind of expected after his amazing performance in the Australia ODI series. He bowled very well, so we kind of had a intuition that because Akshar Patel is also injured, so he might come, and it happened, and everyone was very happy.
And Saravanan, I saw you bowling with some deliveries there at the nets. What have you taken away from Ravichandran Ashwin? Does he come visit you guys and give you tips?
Yeah. I remember one day he came when we played Ranji Trophy here at Chepop.
Right.
That day, I think so, it will start at 9:30, I guess. He came at 6 o'clock for our morning session, and he taught us new variations, and he always inspires us. So doing like that kind of things.
Absolutely, he's an inspiration. But at the same time, when he comes, what's the atmosphere like? Are you guys starstruck by seeing him, or are you guys focused on just taking as much as you can away from Ashwin because he's a busy man? He doesn't often come.
Obviously, it's a mix of both, I think, because the first reaction when you see him is always, he's an Indian cricketer, he's done so much for India. The first reaction is always, it's wow. But then after he starts taking, we take our time, and then we start, he starts teaching us. We obviously try to concentrate the most, at least, so that we can take back how much ever we can. Because his visits are not that often, he's always touring and all. So whenever he comes, we try to make the most of it for him.
And yes, you guys are training, so I won't waste your time much. Yes. One last message for Ravichandran Ashwin on the camera. What do you think about him? What do you want to say to him before the World Cup starts?
No, all the best.
All the best. Perform well.
Perform well. Thank you so much. So this was Gen Next Cricket Academy, and these were the students. And yes, we are in Ashwin's land, and India will play Australia here on October 8th. So stay tuned to Revsportz for all the updates and such color stories.